Hi.
Man, it's really good to see you.
Oh, it's good to see you.
What happened to your hand?
Oh, I burned my hand in the kitchen.
Hey,
No big deal.
Hey. Ow.
Oh.
What are you doing here anyway?
Oh, I told Maggie I'd help her babysit. She's on the phone talking to, I don't know. Hi. What? Are you following me?
Yes?
Yeah. Oh, wait a minute, Joe. Joe might find out you're here.
No.
Hey, come in. No, really, I swear he follows my every move.
Sophia, I was following his every move. I saw him leave the police station. He's investigating a murder clear across town, so cool out. Everything's
All right.
cool.
I guess all this sneaking around is making me jumpy.
I know. That's why I came over. I mean, besides wanting to see you, I've come up with the greatest plan. I mean, it is foolproof. In fact, if you're up for it, we can see each other tonight.
Well, I can't wait for Dr. Lee to spring John.
Yeah, I know.
Then I'll take him back to the farm then.
He's anxious to get out of here.
Well, that's a good sign.
Yeah, it's a good sign.
I can't wait to get him back to the farm, Cheryl. Really.
Well, you know, I'm glad that he's going to be in good hands there.
Well, he will be. And look, please, just make yourself welcome, you and Greg, anytime, okay?
Thank you. Thanks.
I was hoping you might bring Greg over to the house tonight and have a little party, a little welcome home party for John. And he really needs to spend some time with his son, I think. Wait, what's the matter with you? I mean, you
Nothing. I'm sorry, nothing.
Well, it's just that John's coming home.
Well,
and
Michael,
Sad.
I suppose that I can't postpone the inevitable. I have to tell him about the divorce.
Oh, can you believe it? I'm finally going home today.
I can't wait to have you alone with me.
I can't wait either, but that might not happen for a while.
So, you know, I was thinking, just because you're going home today doesn't mean you have to go out to the farm. I want to take care of you myself, John. Come home with me.
Hello, you've reached the Director of Public Relations for Bay City General. Please leave a message for Lorna Devon after the tone.
Lorna, this is Gabe. Where are you? Look, I'm at the station. Will you please call me?
Captain? Yeah. Sorry I didn't knock. I have a situation here that requires your immediate attention, sir.
What is it, Sinclair?
It's Cobra. Blair Baker. She's trying to set me up, and she's trying to hurt Josie, and I don't want that to happen, so I need to request an authorization to serve for 24-hour surveillance, effective immediately.
I read the police report on the Cobra incident last night in Blair's hotel room.
Yes, well, you know what? She may have convinced Matt Corey, sir, but I had nothing to do with that.
I never thought that you did. What you may not know is that a herpetologist from the Humane Society took a look at that snake and determined that it had been milked of its venom, so a bite would not have been fatal.
Well, that just confirms exactly what I thought, which is that Blair Baker set this whole thing up.
Why would she do that?
She would do it because she wants to win Matt Corey's sympathy, and she wants to hurt me. She wants to hurt Josie.
Lieutenant, from all the reports that I read, she had ample opportunity to hurt Josie when they were roommates, but she never made a move.
Captain, she just recently broke into Josie's apartment, and she practically held her at gunpoint.
Practically? Why didn't you report this before?
I should have. I'm reporting it now, sir. What I'm telling you is that Blair Baker Cobra is going to make a move.
Maybe she's lost her desire for revenge.
No, that's not going to happen.
Lieutenant, I wonder if you're the right person to judge that.
What, are you going soft on her now?
No, I'm just trying to be objective.
Well, what does that mean?
It means that you're too personally involved, Gary. Look, you're a good cop. But right now, I think your emotions are clouding your judgment.
My emotions? I don't have any emotions when it comes to Blair Baker, sir. Whatever I felt for her died a long time ago.
Look, I'm not saying that you shouldn't keep your eyes and your ears open. But I'm afraid that we can't use any further police resources on this case.
How can you say? You are the same man that put a tail on her as soon as she got released from the federal pen.
At the time, we had every reason to believe that she posed a threat to the community.
She still poses a threat to the community, sir.
I'll tell you something. You give me proof that that's true. and I'll be happy to reconsider. But as of now, this matter is closed.
No,
No,
Captain,
Lieutenant, that's all for now. Thank you. Thank you.
No, thank you.
Hey, Watson.
Hey,
Listen, Michael just called. Turns out that they're releasing John from the hospital today.
good.
So he's gonna have a big family dinner out at the farm. Wanna go?
Yeah.
6:30? Okay?
Sure.
And we're both off this afternoon. So I was thinking maybe we could hash out some wedding plans, you and I.
You know
How
something,
about-
Josie? Maybe I'd better wait until you're back tonight, okay? I got some stuff I gotta take care of. See you.
Charlene, if you weren't ready to tell John about the divorce this morning, what makes you think you're ready to now?
What am I waiting for?
Well, maybe you're giving yourself time to reconsider.
No, it's too late. Cass has already started the divorce
Oh,
proceedings.
come on. Divorce petitions can always be withdrawn.
John is doing much better now. He can handle this.
Yeah, but can you?
I wouldn't have made the decision if I couldn't. I wouldn't.
Look, if you want my advice, this is a terrible time to tell John about
Why
this
is
divorce.
that?
Because he's coming back to the farm. He's coming home. He's gonna have a chance to rest and relax and think. Okay? He's gonna be able to think. I mean, this might be a perfect time for you two to reconnect.
No, Michael, don't stop. Don't you see? Not even being at death's door changed things for John. When he regained consciousness, he wanted Felicia.
Oh, come on. You're not gonna hold what a guy says when he comes out of a
If you
coma
think we are
against
getting
him.
back together, Michael, you're dreaming. You're just dreaming.
I was with John a little while ago, you know, and he was asking a lot of questions about you.
Like what?
Wanted to know, you know, what you've been doing, what you're up to. He's noticed a lot of change in you. I don't know, he seemed to be very interested.
Circumstances have forced me to change.
Well, be that as it may, the fact is that he's noticed a big difference in you, and he really likes it.
You know what? I know you mean well. I really do. But John and I, we need to move on with our lives. I appreciate your encouragement, but a reconciliation is out of the question.
Well, if that's true, then why didn't you tell him about the divorce this morning?
Well, sweetie, you asked me earlier which I was more afraid of. That John would be upset or that he wouldn't care.
Well, what did you decide?
I don't think it's going to bother him at all.
Charlene, that's where I think you're wrong.
Alicia, that's such a sweet offer, but I can't have you taking care of me.
Why? John, that's what I'm here for.
I don't think you know what you're getting into.
Yes, I do.
I can't have you counting pills and monitoring my temperature. Besides, if I were to move in with you, it might completely alter your image of me as a dashing hero doctor.
Nothing will ruin my image of you.
I can really be a handful, you know.
Yeah, I know. Wouldn't that be fun?
You...
I mean, I could give you massages and oil treatments, and I could read you bedtime stories. Oh, John, it would be fun. We could make some up.
It sounds very intriguing.
I could be at your beck and call. You were so close. Let me take care of you, please.
Listen, I'm not going to let my beautiful, sexy, irresistible lover suddenly become a nurse.
It wouldn't be a burden, honestly. It would be a labor of love.
Alicia,
All I want to do is get you well again. That's all.
you are so amazing. You hardly left my bedside for a minute while I was in a coma, and now you want to put your life on hold for me?
Because I came very close to losing you. Do you know what that would have meant? John, come home with me. Let me take care of you.
Sweetheart, I know that you mean everything that you say, but I can't let you do this. It just wouldn't be fair.
Why are you so stubborn?
It's in my blood.
Yo, bro, Dr. Lee has officially sprung you, man, so let's blow this pop stand and get you back to the farm.
So we're gonna be able to see each other tonight?
That's right, as long as everything goes as planned.
You don't sound too confident.
No, I'm confident. Definitely. How long's Maggie been on the phone?
Oh, she's been on the phone for a while. I think she's having a fight with her mother or something.
There's a shocker. Where's Charlie?
Put her down. She's sleeping.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
So I guess I kind of have you all to myself.
Wait a minute. This plan you have, it's not one of those, beard ideas you got from Jake.
No. This is like 10 times better.
Okay, because what happened at the Corey Lake house was a disaster.
I know, but that's not going to happen tonight because we're going to double date.
Double date.
Yeah, me and Maggie and you and Tomas.
Tomas? The EMT Tomas with the hospital?
That's him, yeah. What, you don't like him?
No, he's a great guy. He's the one who helped me with my burn. He dragged me over to the ER.
Yes, exactly. That's the kind of stuff that is bugging me, Sophia. I should have been there for you, but no, I'm not even allowed near Carlene.
Nick, I hate this just as much as you do.
Okay, so listen to me. We'll get through it. We just gotta hang in there, okay? Now, Joe's gonna think that I'm dating Maggie and you're dating Tomas, but when we get to Sassy's, it's gonna be you and me on the dance floor all night long.
I don't know, Nick. I don't know about this plan. I mean, something about it just doesn't sit well with me.
What? What are you talking about? It couldn't be more perfect. You're only gonna use Tomas as a cover.
No, it's not Tomas. It's the whole idea. I mean, as much as I'm dying to be with you, I'm sorry. I can't do this. I can't. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I sent Tomas out to the farm, get everything ready for last-minute preparations,
Last-minute preparations.
Well, there's a welcome home party for you tonight. I mean, it's just a little thing, just family. Charlene's gonna bring Greg, and Josie's gonna bring Gary,
So you've got everything pretty well planned out.
Why, look, man, you almost died. I mean, your family just wants to spend a little time with you, that's all. Hey, Josie.
Hey, Michael.
Hello, Josie.
John.
This is a pleasant surprise.
Look, if you guys are busy, and I don't want to interrupt, I can come back later.
No. As a matter of fact, I won't be here later.
Yeah, I heard they were releasing you today. Michael, I talked to Gary about dinner tonight.
Great. You're gonna be there. I see everybody's gonna be there.
Listen, do you think I can have a couple minutes alone with you, John?
Michael, why don't we let Josie visit with John, okay?
Fine.
It's nice to see you.
You too. You look a lot better.
Well, I feel better. I'm bouncing back, as they say.
Yeah, you were in real bad shape there for a while. You gave us a heck of a scare.
So they tell me.
But Mom held it together. You'd have been proud of her. She was real strong for Greg.
Your mother's a strong lady.
John, when you were in coma, I realized how hard it would be to lose you.
That's nice to hear.
You've always been like a father to me. And despite everything that happened between you and Mama, I still love you.
I love you too, Josie. I love you too.
I came and saw you when you were in a coma. I don't know if you remember, though.
I think I remember hearing your voice.
Well, I told you that, Gary and I are getting married. Well, Gary and I really haven't picked out a date yet.
Well, why not?
Well, we were going to work on our wedding plans this afternoon, but he had something he had to do.
All right, well, whenever you decide, I'll be there.
Good. I wasn't sure that you would want to walk me down the aisle after the way I've been treating you.
Oh, Josie, come on. I thought we decided that we were going to leave all of that in the past.
Yeah, I guess I just feel a little guilty.
Well, don't. You're Charlene's daughter. It's only natural that you'd be hurt by what's happened, but I certainly haven't changed the way I feel about you. I wouldn't miss walking you down the aisle for anything in the world.
Thank you, John. Thanks.
I still want to be your father if you let me.
Good. Because I could really use one right now.
And come on, you're supposed to be on top of the world and you're kind of down in the dumps. What's going on?
Yeah, to tell you the truth, Gary and I have been going through kind of a rough time right now. Well, I can't get into the details, but it's not his fault. It's just something to do with his past.
Well, have you talked to Gary about it?
Yeah, I've talked to him about it. We've argued about it. And I want to help him, but he doesn't think that it's right. He wants to take care of it on his own. But no matter what he says, I don't feel very secure about it.
Well, we've all made mistakes,
Yeah, Gary's made a couple.
but so have you.
I know. I'm the first to admit that I'm not very proud of my past.
Then you're going to have to ask yourself a couple of questions. Do you really love him?
More than anything.
Do you want to be with him? Plan a life together?
Yes, definitely.
You're going to have to accept his faults.
You know, I guess I'm worried about history repeating itself.
Josie, you can't worry about things that may never happen. We certainly don't have any control over the direction our lives are going to take. Believe me, this separation with your mother and being sick here in this hospital has brought a lot of things into focus for me.
So what do you think that I should do, John?
Listen to your instincts. They've always been very good.
Well, I think my instincts are saying that Gary is one of a kind. And that I'd be crazy to blow this relationship.
Sounds pretty clear to me.
I'm just worried that somebody's going to come along and ruin it for us.
There are no guarantees. But I have a feeling that if you were afraid of failure, you never would have tried to become a cop, and you have. You've become a damn good one. Whatever your fears are and your questions, just make sure that they don't overshadow the most important dynamic of all, and that is if you love Gary, you'll do anything to be with him.
You're right. I guess I gotta hang in there.
Good. So go find him. Plan a wedding. Be happy the rest of your lives. Tomas, we'll be out at the farm in just a little while, okay? All right, buddy. See you. Bye.
Michael, I wondered if we could talk about this decision about taking John out to the farm.
Well, there's really nothing to talk about. It's already been settled.
And what about John's needs?
Well, I've got a private duty nurse.
Oh, 24 hours a day?
No, not really. But I'll be there. Nick will be there.
Well, I don't think the two of you are hardly trained to take care of John, do you?
Excuse me. Felicia, what was important to me in my recovery from leukemia was having people around, family around. Oh, Charlene, hi.
Hi. Hello, Charlene. Hello.
Look, I was wondering, what time are you going to come out to the farm later?
Well, I'll drop Gregory off after I get off work.
Don't drop him off, please. I want you to stay. As a matter of fact, you and Gregory could spend the night.
No,
I'll set up the guest room.
So.
It'll be wonderful.
Excuse me.
Excuse. Well, do you have a problem?
Yeah, I do. I just don't like what's happening here.
Well, what is happening?
Michael, I know that you can't wait to get John back into the bosom of the family. I even understand you purposely not including me in any of your plans. But despite what you may feel about me, I am now a part of John's life.
I understand that, Felicia. What is important to me right now is John's recovery.
No, I don't think so. I think what's important is you controlling this situation and having an excuse to exclude me. Well, you're not going to keep me from seeing him.
I am not trying to keep you from seeing him, but he's my brother. He's my responsibility.
You cannot make things go back to the way they were before, believe me.
Really? Just how were they before, Felicia?
Never mind. You both should know. I've asked John to come and stay with me. I can give him 24-hour nursing care, and I'm certainly closer to the hospital than you are at the farm.
That's a really lousy
Why?
idea.
Because you don't think I can handle it, Michael?
No, stop, please. I think what Michael's trying to say is that it would be awkward for
Why?
Felicia. Because it would cut John off from his
He
family.
needs to be around people who love him.
Well, that includes me.
Yeah, well, we are trying to put our personal needs above John.
I don't think you are, Michael.
Let's stop,
I don't
please.
think you
Let's
are
stop.
for a
Excuse me,
minute.
would you please go check on John's release, Michael? Felicia and I need to work this out alone. Felicia, please don't let Michael get to you. He is just a little stressed out
Yeah,
right
well,
now.
he's not the only one.
I have no desire to keep you and John apart. And despite your feelings that there's some kind of conspiracy against you, nothing could be further from the truth. I'm well aware that John wants you. He needs you now. You should be close by.
Thank you, Charlene.
I do wonder, however, if you are aware of the enormous undertaking, the responsibility of caring for him in your apartment.
I can make the same arrangements that Michael is making.
I do suspect, though, that John isn't keen on the idea.
Why?
Because he would have said something. He would have told Michael he wasn't coming out to the farm. And since he hasn't, it
don't
seems
think
obvious
he's
to
been
me that
given
he's
any
not going to
choice in
accept you.
this.
Listen, I do know the man. He's a terrible patient. He would never feel comfortable having you dote all over him like he was an invalid.
I have no problem taking care of John's needs, no matter how unglamorous they might be.
That is very, very noble of you. But in the long run, it doesn't really seem fair to his family.
Charlene, I would never keep any of you away from
And I'm sure
John.
you wouldn't. I'm sure you wouldn't. But I know Josie wouldn't feel right visiting him there. And frankly, I could not see myself bringing Gregory by your apartment.
Okay. You're right. I'm just concerned about John's needs. I would never keep his son from him, certainly, or his brother.
Well, Michael's just trying to protect his brother. I'm sure he won't be unreasonable. Just let me talk to him.
I just hate sneaking around Joey's back.
Sophia, I hate to break it to you, but we don't have a choice. Your big brother has banned me from coming within 100 feet of you.
I know. I just wish we could find another way. I hate lying to him.
You were willing to do this date thing last time.
Yeah? And look what happened. We were stuck at a boring dinner party with Maggie, and I was in the Corey Lake house, freezing, terrified.
I know that it was a dismal experience, and hanging out with Maggie is not my idea of fun. That's what I gotta do to see you. I'm gonna do it every time.
Maybe we can find a way to change Joey's mind.
What, like shock therapy?
Nick, I mean it. I mean, there has to be something we can do.
Sophia, you gotta face the fact that Joe doesn't want to change. He wants to keep you under his thumb and away from me.
Nick, I know he's impossible, but he's still my brother.
Yeah, some brother, if he really loved you, he'd stop hassling us.
Maybe you're right. I mean, maybe we'll make him see our side of it.
He's not gonna see our side of it. All he sees is the deal I made with him. I mean, I'm glad that I'm not in jail. And he dropped the charges, but he made me promise never to see you again.
Look, I'm gonna work on him, all right? I'll wear him down. I just need a little time.
So what am I supposed to do?
Be patient.
Patient? Wearing Joe down could take months, years. We may never get to see each other at that rate. I don't know about you, Sophia, but I can't have that, okay? I have to see you. What am I supposed to do? How am I going to get through the day without seeing your smile, huh? Tell me that. And forget about the nights. I'm going to go crazy.
All right. I'm gonna...
Here, let me help you here. There you go.
All right.
Jacket. Hey, pal, look, are you hungry? You want something to eat? Let me get your jacket
Look,
here.
just stop treating me like an
I want you
invalid.
to sit down here on the couch. Look, Dr. Lee said you're supposed to just relax, get nothing but rest, and I'm going to make sure that's exactly what happens. Hey, you never know, you know? You just might get used to this. You might really enjoy it.
I'm gonna get you up, both of you.
There you go. That's the spirit. You know, I forgot how much fun you are when you're sick. You are so much fun when you're sick.
You're right,
You're
too.
Oh, that's Charlie. That's Charlene.
Lisa's been asking about you.
She has, huh? You should bring her by. I'd like to see her.
Yeah, that'd be great. It'd be like old times, you know? When we were all together at the farm, remember? Look, I'm sorry.
Don't be. I will always consider you and Louisa part of this family.
Can you always be like a father to me, John?
Well, if you ever need to talk to the old man, you just give me a call, all right?
I will.
So, where's Gregory, huh?
Josie's gonna drop him off after school.
Fine, look, come on in. We got the patient. What?
About Felicia. If we try to keep her away, all we're gonna do is alienate John.
Correct me if I'm wrong here, but are you championing Felicia's cause here?
I am not. All I want is for John to get better as soon as possible.
And you think
Okay.
giving her carte blanche access to
Michael,
John will do that?
that's what he wants.
Okay, I can do that. I can roll out the old welcome mat for Felicia there.
Thank you.
But I'm not gonna make up a guest room for her though.
Thanks. Hey. Hey, Tomas.
Hi, Shirley.
Could I just have maybe a minute with John? Alone?
Sure. Come on.
Thank you.
Sure.
I'm really glad you changed your mind about tonight.
Yeah, well, how can I let you down?
Sophie, it's gonna be great. I just gotta go back to the farm for a little bit. John's coming home.
Well, I hope he's feeling better.
Oh, yeah, he definitely is. You know, now that he's home, and he's gonna keep my dad busy, which gives me more time with you.
Good.
I'll see you later, okay?
Yeah, I can't wait.
It's gonna be great.
Yeah. Sorry to interrupt you guys.
Hey, no problem, Maggie. I was just taking off. Sophia can clue you in all about tonight. See you later.
Hi.
Well, what's going on tonight?
Well, Nick spoke to Tomas, and, I'm gonna go out with Tomas, and we're gonna go out with Nick.
Oh, what a great idea. We're gonna double date.
Yeah, that's the plan. And if everything goes all right, maybe you and Tomas can take off so Nick and I can have a little time alone together.
Oh, yeah, that's cool with me.
Okay.
You know, it must be such a drag for you two. You know, you were just getting so close.
I know. I just wish Joe can see what a great guy Nick is.
Oh, well, that's not gonna happen for a while.
I know.
But you know, you have to take advantage of your friends because we all want to help you guys.
No, Maggie, I'm so lucky to have a friend like you.
No, I'm the lucky one.
No, I mean, I haven't done a thing for you, and, you know, you just help me.
Yeah, well, you know, seeing you and Nick together makes it all worth it.
Might as well say it.
Say what?
I told you so.
Sweetheart, the only thing I told you was not to go to Boston and spy on Gil.
It only would have been spying if he had something to hide, which, like I suspected, he does.
Okay. All right, you saw him with a woman. But that doesn't mean anything. I mean, it could be an old friend. It could be a cousin.
Or a wife.
Maybe. But you don't know that for sure,
No,
do
what
you?
I know is that before Gabe went to Boston, a woman called on his machine and said she couldn't wait to see him to celebrate their anniversary and that she still loved him.
Maybe he was cheating on you. I don't know. But that certainly doesn't sound like the Gabe McNamara that we know,
Well,
does it?
I guess we don't know Gabe as well as we thought he did. Mother, I saw everything with my own eyes.
Is he back in town now?
Yes, he's back, and he's trying to reach me all day, leaving me these sweet messages on my machine.
All right, there you go. I mean, it's probably nothing more than a big misunderstanding, honey.
Well, I certainly don't want to see him.
Lorna, that's not going to solve anything. That's not a way to make this problem go away.
What am I supposed to do? I mean, why did I open myself up to him? Mother, I thought that he was different. I thought that he was sensitive, and he was sweet, and he was caring. And God, he turned out to be like all the rest. And frankly, I've heard enough about Gabe McNamara that I don't need to speak to him ever again or see him.
No, baby. No. I know you don't mean that. I know you don't. You really love him. I know you do. Now, you've got to fight for him, Lorna.
Fight, Mother?
Yes, fight for him.
What? I don't even know what it is that I'm fighting. If he had been honest with me from the beginning about this, then maybe we'd have a chance, you know? But as it is, how can I ever trust anything that he ever says to me?
No, you can call this anything you want. Maybe romance, writer's intuition. But I don't think you have the whole story here, honey. You've got to go to him. You've got to talk to him. You've got to tell him your suspicions. You've got to get to the truth.
Oh, Mother,
honey.
come on. This is not like one of your romance novels where all of your characters go through this bad stuff and they end up happily ever after. We both know the truth, that Gabe is a liar and he's a cheat, and I don't ever want to see him again, and I am never going to let anybody come into my life and hurt me like this again.
Hello.
Felicia, hi. I've been trying to get in touch with you. It's Gabe McNamara.
Gabe. What a nice surprise.
Yeah, listen, I'm really sorry to bother you at home, but I'm worried about Lorna. I've been trying to track her down, and nobody seems to know where she is.
Actually, she is here.
Good point.
Felicia, if Lorna is there, I'd really like to speak to her.
Actually, she's she's gone off to take a shower, Gabe. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's too bad. Felicia, could you do me a big favor?
A favor? Yes.
Could you ask Lorna to meet me outside the precinct tonight at 10 o'clock?
Meet you outside the precinct at 10 tonight.
Mm-hmm. I have a very special surprise for her.
A special surprise? That sounds so romantic.
Felicia, I need to know, is Lorna all right?
Yes. Yes, she's fine.
I got really worried when I couldn't reach her.
I know how that is. Especially when you really care about someone.
Yes, I do care about your daughter, Felicia. I care about her very much.
I know you do, Gabe. And I'll certainly see to it that she gets this message. Good luck.
I'm going to kill you.
I know. But before you take your gun out, would you just please listen to me? This man is not a liar. This is a sweet, thoughtful, giving guy who cannot wait to see you.
Oh, what, does he have another ex-wife that he wants me to meet?
Lorna, please, can't you just try to give him a break?
No,
Let him explain.
Don't want to hear anything. I don't want to give him a chance to lie to me again.
And what if
I don't
you're
need
wrong?
to see him.
What if this wasn't his ex-wife?
I'm not wrong.
There isn't just a slight possibility that you might be, that he wasn't cheating on you? Just a slight one.
I am not going to give Gabe McNamara the chance to hurt me again.
Oh, sweetie, I know how hard. But don't you want to know the truth? No matter how painful it is? Do you want to spend the rest of your life wondering if you misjudged this man? Do you?
So, anyway, Josie's going to bring Gregory by later, and I wanted to stay. I told Michael that I would help him cook up this big dinner that he's got planned, but he said he'd be okay. He's going to do goulash or something like that. I was going to do a pecan pie, because I know that, you know, that would be something that would be a...
Slow down.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Listen, I appreciate the offer, but I don't expect you to worry about me.
That's funny. You know, you used to be my full-time job, John. Old habits die hard.
Why do I get the feeling that there's something else that you want to tell me?
You used to read me well, too.
Old habits.
I'm not going to pretend that this is easy for me, because it's not. And I wish that I didn't even have to think about doing this, or even going ahead with... Okay. But now that I've taken the step, I can't postpone telling you any longer.
Telling me what?
I have spoken to Cass. And I've told him that I'm ready to go ahead with the divorce.
Hey, Josie, I thought you had the afternoon off.
Yeah, I do. I was just finishing up some paperwork. So if anyone needs me, I'll be out at Michael Hudson's farm, okay?
You got it.
Hey, O'Leary, you wouldn't happen to know if Gary got back from, you know, wherever he went?
I haven't seen him.
That's weird.
Here I am, Gary. Oh, don't look so surprised. You were following me, weren't you? Well, here I am. What are you gonna do?